Hello everyone, welcome to the Angel Glow channel. Today we are going to see how we can unmold the candles that I have here, one after the other. So these candles have been poured a couple of days back, and I'm going to show how we can unmold them without breaking them or making any damages to them, so that the outcome is really beautiful, like the one over here. So let's start with this one. So hope you can see this. Let me start pulling these very gently, and patience is really the key for this. Just try to be gentle, because this is a very small pillar type of candle, and it has some rose designs on the side. So I have to be really gentle, at the same time apply equal pressure on each of the sides when I'm pulling this out. So I'm making sure the sides come out very nicely first. So I think you are beginning to get an idea of how this is going to look. Hope you can see it on the sides. All right, so I think the sides have come out really well. What I'm going to do now is that I'm gently pushing it from the bottom. Okay, so I'm pushing it and I'm rotating a little and giving it a gentle push again, a little bit. As you can see, it's coming out of the mold. Okay, it's almost here. All right, so that's our candle. So if you look at it, I have not put the wick yet, because I'm planning to use this on a jar candle. So I'll be adding the wick later. I'll post another video when I do that. So as you can see, within the mold, there isn't any wax, there isn't too much wax. Of course, there is little bit on this side, but that's okay. It's very normal. So look at this, it has come out very clean. All right, so that's our first one. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here like that. Okay, as a next one, we are going to unmold this beautiful rose candle. So this is really unique. So just like the other one, so I'm gonna start pulling the edges, and I'm kind of going around the mold and making sure the sides doesn't stick to the mold when I actually pull off the candle from the mold. So I'm pulling the sides as much as possible, but gently. Then kind of trying to pull them a little bit more, and when I'm doing that, I'm also applying a little bit pressure on the bottom, so the bottom is being given a little more pressure. So as you can see, this is beginning to come off the mold now. Let's see. Right. Okay, here we go. Isn't that very beautiful? Okay, that's our second candle. And then I'm going to do the third one. This is exactly same as this one, but all these three candles I'm going to use in a container candle, or a jar candle. So the other two molds that I used, see, this is the rose mold from which I pull out this candle. So these molds are a little bit thicker than this one. So this is really easy for me to pull this off. So as you can see, the sides are really coming out well with very, very little pressure. This this has a lot of petals, right? Like a lot of tiny petals. So it is really important to make sure we don't damage the petals on the side. So just making sure that I am pulling this mold completely away from the petals like that, and do that on all the sides, so the candle doesn't stick to the mold at all. You see, this has very clearly, very cleanly come off. Hope you can see that clearly. Yeah. All right. And here's the candle. So that's another beautiful flower candle that we have pulled out. So I have this one, which is same as this one, but of different color and fragrance. So this has a jasmine fragrance. This has a mild kind of rose fragrance, and this one is having a deep rose fragrance. So we have all these candles um, that can be used for home decors, and also they are very, very great to use for relaxation when you're reading a book. They are great additions to add as a topper on the jar candles or the container candles. And now I would go ahead and light this candle, because this has the wick on, right? So I'm gonna light this right now. See that? How beautiful it is.